Guys, today we're doing a meatloaf. Man, oh so delicious and easy to make. I'll see you in the kitchen with Chef R. Allen. Cooking made easy. Once again, it's your boy. You're in the kitchen with Chef R. Allen. Cooking made easy. Today, guys, I'm doing a meatloaf. My version of a good meatloaf. So right now we're gonna start. I got green, red peppers, and onions because I like the color. I like the flavor when I'm adding all these together. So usually, some people put it in like that. I like to saute mine a little bit. I like to saute it some and let it sweat. Slide this over. And like I said, a few ingredients I got my ground beef, 80-20. I like it like that, a little bit of fat, 80-20. Instead of doing the panko breadcrumb, I'm gonna show you guys I do my milk with the crackers. I'm gonna crush them. You don't have to. The milk will soak it, but I just want to crunch a little bit of it. So right now we're just gonna let this saute some. Recipe will be at the bottom of the description as always. I'm gonna let that sweat. I got it on medium high. Okay, now while we're doing that, I got my garlic. I like to use the Kinder's prime steak seasoning, and of course, those that know and watch my film know I don't do too much salt, so I'm gonna do a garlic and herb seasoning blend, and we're gonna start. And then of course my Worcestershire sauce. I like my Worcestershire sauce on here. We're gonna throw that in there, get that out the way. While that's cooking, some of those, put some of my seasoning. This is dash. And my garlic. Then like I said, I like to do my steak seasoning. And I saute these onions and peppers and stuff because I like to get the aroma all into the meatloaf. When it's cooked, it's going to release a lot of flavor compared to raw, which is nothing wrong with raw. Like I say, it's how I cook it, and I get no complaints. So you know how that goes. Okay, we're gonna mix this in. Add a little more of the steak seasoning. Then of course I'm gonna do my eggs. A little more of the garlic. Like I said, we're gonna let that sweat a little bit. A little more seasoning, salt. Garlic. This is dash. Oh yeah. Those that know me know I love seasoning. I love flavor. Put that all together. I'm gonna crack this egg in here. Mix that up. we're basically, I'm folding it a lot. Then I'm gonna show you guys. We can cut this off now. Like I said, I just wanted to sweat a little bit. Let that sweat a little bit. Okay, I'm like I said, you don't have to crack the crackers up. I do just to put a little, it's a little time consuming. Let you guys see, I add a little milk with that. You know what? I'm gonna get my hands dirty, guys. They're clean. I got water over there. I got, you know, put a little bit at a time because you don't want it too soaked. Put a little milk at a time. Crunch it up best you can. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's what you want right there. I want you guys to see this texture here. That's the texture you want right there. We're gonna put that in. That's gonna be your binder. And like I said, I'm using my hands here because I want you guys to. And we're gonna be folding it. Move this stuff out the way. And like I said, I got soap and fresh soap and hot water on the sink, so I will be washing my hands. Cause I don't want no say, oh, he didn't wash his hands. Oh, yes I do. Okay, so and the recipe is by the description. I love my peppers and my onions. And set that over there. Where's my? Give me a good spatula. Get one of these here, and you just mixing it. You're mixing it. And that's, you're just gonna quit mixing it. And like I said, you don't want to keep mixing it, but you want to make sure everything is in here. You want to fold it. You got it nice and folded. Oh yeah. And I like I said, you don't want to pack it too tight in there. Oh man. Wash my hands so you guys can see that we're not playing. Okay, that's the meatloaf right there. But see, I wanna make a little sauce and put a little sauce over it, bake it off, and then I'll add more as it cooks once it's done. I got my brown sugar. I love my barbecue sauce plus ketchup. We're gonna hit it with a little Dijon. Recipe will be at the bottom of the description. I like to hit it with a little Dijon. Give it that flavor. Of course, there's sweetness with the ketchup. And we're gonna mix all that up. And like I said, it'll be at the bottom. It'll be at the recipe at the bottom of the description. This is Dijon mustard. I love the Stubbs sticky sweet. A little brown sugar, a little ketchup, and a little Dijon. can do your favorite. That's the good thing about cooking made easy. You can do what works for you. You know, the flavors that you want. I like this flavor here, so I'm gonna put a little bit and let that cook in with the sauce. With the meatloaf for about an hour 15 minutes, give or take. But we'll have a thermometer and we'll take a temperature before we take it out the oven. You just want that to I got the oven on 350. I'm gonna raise it up to 375. Get a little crust on it as it cooks. And like I said, that's it, guys. And we're gonna put this masterpiece in the oven and we're gonna let it cook. Like I say, for about an hour 15 minutes at the most. We got a thermometer, we'll be taking care of that, watching getting that taken care of. Okay, we put this down in the oven. And we're gonna watch the magic happen, guys. As always, you guys been awesome, man. Thanks for your support, man. Thanks for liking. I couldn't have done this without y'all. We're gonna let this cook and let y'all see the magic. Okay, guys, it's smelling good. It's about that time. Let's bring this out. Bring this in closer. You guys can see that. Okay, we're gonna put this through here and get the temperature. We're climbing. I wanted to cool off some too. We're at 170. Let's get it. I want to make sure the deepest parts. We're going to put it back in for a couple minutes. I just want to make sure that's what we want to do is at 167. I want to give it another about 10 minutes. Give it another 10 minutes. Then we'll be right there. But look how it looks, y'all. Man. Put this back in. Let it cook another 10 minutes. Like I said, between an hour to 1:15. So that works about perfect. And we'll get back with that in about 10 minutes. Okay, guys, we're where we want to be. We're up to 180, 177.9.6, and that's perfect. Right now, I'm gonna let this cool off. Yes, that's what you want. I'm gonna let this cool off right now. Oh yeah, you see that, guys? Okay, so we're gonna let this cool off. And notice nothing is stuck in here. We're gonna let this cool off, and we're gonna plate it up and let you guys see. Easy, simple, cooking made easy, guys. And this is my version of my meatloaf. So we'll let this cool off, and I'll slice it and plate it up for you guys. Let you guys see.